So just kind of showing off some sketches, harebrained sketches, overhead view of the decking, and the cross beams are dark colored and the pontoons vertical, uncolored, unshaded. Tried to kind of calculate the spacing between the beams, but I think that's gonna have to, you know, be played with. Here is the slat rail design for the pontoons. Notice how it's each pontoon is going to be 15 feet long. It's two 8-foot pieces of wood joined with a foot overlap, so you lose a foot total and you have a 15-foot beam when you join it. Here's this rough sketch of the oars. I want them to be 10 foot with a 1-foot blade, a 16-inch blade. 12 inches of it extends past the joining point. See the kind of side view. I'm going to cut a slot, put the blade inside and join it with, I don't know, peg or screw. It's kind of my double Pythagorean theorem to kind of emulate this triangle and then this triangle. Try to calculate. That's at the pushing position and the stroking position up, and the returning position where I push the handles down low, and just kind of calculating different lengths. And from all the calculations, I kind of arrived at a 10-foot pole with a 12-inch blade for a total 11-foot oar. Never made a paddle before, so that's going to be an interesting one. We're going to experiment with that. Here's another decking plan where the coupling of the rails has a beam across the coupling zone, which I think is really going to help that coupling zone stay stronger. It may not need it. And here's kind of a side view. Bottom rail, bin, top rail. There's a gap here. Put some shim blocks, and where I'm doubling up the deck, put a hose clamp through all of it. So these are some of my sketches. Just wanted to show those off to you. This nice notebook. Here are some other early sketches, overhead sketches, where I wanted to use 5-gallon buckets, and that's why there's circles. 2 rails, 5-gallon buckets. It's obviously very crude, just to kind of get the ideas out there. But look at this, 4 8x4 sheets of plywood, 3 giant pontoons. If I get really beast, this is another idea I had. Cut off the back half of a bicycle, flip it upside down using the seat as a base, and build this crazy paddle. Now this was obviously designed for the canoe, but it could work on the pontoon boat. This is kind of a in the future type DIY idea.